What? Oh, that's my fan. What? Thought it was a banger. Nope. I ain't gonna do it. I wanted to see this. Yeah. I mean, everybody. So, so, oh, it's my day off. I don't want to be here. Okay, so then don't do it. Right. Right. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Did an update for Discord. It's pretty fucked up that you would do that to a child. That's crazy. You don't hate Blizzard enough. Okay. All right. They're trying to compete. It's not going to work. That's hilarious. They're trying to compete. It's going to be hilarious. Their skins are shit. The game, you're not gonna compete. The game doesn't. The game looks like shit, dude. They're really trying to get Chinese people to play this, right? Yeah. 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 Yep. Right. Yeah. Been bitching about it for years. You lost because you're retarded. Hold on. Be right back. Hell yeah. Mm-hmm. Huh? I'm streaming and commenting on stuff. Oh. Yes, pretty cool so far. Sanded down the helmets and putted some the what? What do you mean? Oh, no, I printed it out. I'm not buying any. I printed it out and I used Bondo to fill in the holes from some of the layer lines that the 3D printer gives you. And then I also used I bought some photopolymer resin, which goes in a resin printer, and you kind of just paint it on the outside, and it should erase most of the layer lines as well. I'm trying to make it smooth as possible, so when I put the paint on, it looks like smooth metallic surface. It's a work in progress, but good. I don't know. I want to say a good 6 hours, maybe even longer. Actually, I want to say a good 12 hours has been put into it, plus the print time. Yeah, now I know why they charge so much. Mm-hmm. U.S. AIDS. Oh, this is amazing. Why, do you guys want to see the stream? See? Bulletproof. Legal proof. Yeah. What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? Yeah.
The president takes questions from all of you.
He literally does. He literally does.
Almost every single day, and really reveals what he's thinking.
There is not a single time that he's signing executive orders that literally, you have reporters asking him questions about literally anything that they want.
Literally.
That is an insane level of transparency.
and feeling, and I think that serves as a great example to the rest of the world. As for tangible actions that the president has signed, he did sign an executive order, I believe on day one, certainly within the first week of this administration, to restore free speech and stop government-sponsored censorship here at home. And the EO made it very clear that federal employees are not allowed to engage in any activity that would infringe upon the American people's right of free expression. So I think the president has led quite strongly on this. And I would just add, this is part of the reason we have a new media seat, to invite new voices into this room. Again, we're going to need to expand this room because so many people are interested, and we're very excited about that. It's a privilege.
That's crazy. Just inviting, they are literally inviting people to be part of the press, to ask them questions that aren't actually associated with massive media companies. It's not just for like CNN and Fox News anymore. It's for random fucking YouTubers and shit. The mainstream media is over, and they hate it. Look at these disappointed faces.
Privilege to cover this White House, but we want all voices to be heard. So thanks for being us with here, Chris, and I hope you enjoy the briefing. Sure. Jordan.
Thanks, Caroline. Data out this morning showed that consumer prices were up across a variety of goods, and just before that report, though, President Trump called for lower interest rates. The Fed said it's holding rates steady to try and tamp down further inflation. So how would lowering rates help keep inflation in check for the American people?
Sure. Well, first of all, on the inflation point, we did receive those numbers, and they were worse than expected, which tells us that the Biden administration indeed left us with a mess to deal with. It's far worse than I think anybody anticipated, because unfortunately the previous administration was not transparent in where the economy truly was. No, people at this very podium told the American people that inflation was transitory and that it would go away. That was not the case. And now the last report of the Biden administration, as revealed today, shows that inflation is still about 4.5% higher over the past 3 months. This is an indictment on the Biden administration's mismanagement of the inflation crisis and their lack of transparency in addressing it.
But there is good news. At least Iraq has Sesame Street. Like, can we at least come together to be happy that Gaza got condoms? $50 million of condoms? Or can we at least come together for this moment to say, thank God for the billions of dollars that's spent on gay people in Afghanistan right before America bombs them. This is fantastic shit.
As for tackling inflation and interest rates, the president has made his position on this very clear. He wants interest rates to be lower. He wants inflation to be lower. And he believes that the whole of government economic approach that this administration is taking will result in lower inflation. I have said that from this podium many times. The president had record low interest rates and
the problem with condoms are they could be inflated radically.
Inflation rates in his first term. He believes that the economy can handle it and withstand it. And we're doing a lot to tackle the inflation.
Yeah, you know why they had to actually make an Iraqi Sesame Street instead of just sending them the same Sesame Street in America? Because the Sesame Street in America were the people running the country, so they were busy.
Effort on this front. It's a whole of government economic approach, and I've talked about what we're doing to tackle inflation quite a few times from this podium.
What about the reciprocal tariffs? That's going to come before Prime Minister Modi's visit tomorrow.
I do believe it will come before the Prime Minister's visit tomorrow, and I will let the President discuss the details on the reciprocal tariff front. But this is something he believes strongly in, and it's very simple logic as to why the President wants to impose reciprocal tariffs. It's the golden rule, which we all learned when we were growing up in school. Treat others the way you want to be treated. And far too many nations around this.
Why should America be the world's piggy bank that they shouldn't give reciprocal tariffs? Why shouldn't they give reciprocal tariffs? If some country is going to be a dick to America and literally try to capitalize on America, why on earth wouldn't America get the same fucking tariffs back from them? Why does America need to be the good guy? Bro, look at this shit. Cenk Uygur, Hamas Piker's uncle, all right? Leader of the Young Turks, leftist extraordinaire. I agree with Trump's reciprocal tariffs. What is going on, guys? What's going on? Orange Hitler is actually making some just objectively good decisions.
world have been ripping off the United States of America for far too long, and that's why the president believes this will be a great policy that will benefit American workers and improve our national security. JJ.
On Doge and the fraud claims, Elon Musk in the Oval yesterday gave us some information on that. We're just wondering if there's
some information on that? I hate the Doge questions. I hate them so much. Doge is literally just oversight on government spending instead of sending billions of dollars to gay tap dancing in North Korea. Like, what is wrong with you?
proof, evidence. Is the White House willing to share evidence of those fraud claims, or can Elon Musk come to the briefing room and share material evidence of what he's talking about? Sure.
Dude, that Karen smile, bro. I was blocking it. I have to move my avatar, guy, just so you can see this fucking question. Elon Musk.
I would love Musk come to the briefing room and share material evidence of what he's talking about. Sure.
Please share material evidence. Yeah, anyway, so people have been arrested through Doge findings already. So you're a retard, okay? These questions are stupid. It's literally just to try to push a narrative that there's no evidence that anyone in the government ever did anything wrong. It is so despicable and obvious. Every single time this question is asked, it's not to get an answer. It's to put in the mind of anyone watching that Doge has no evidence that the fucking Democrats in office ever did anything wrong. With the biggest shit-eating grin of all time.
Or I would love for Elon Musk to come to the briefing room. That's why we had him go to the Oval Office yesterday.
He literally did a 30-minute unprompted press conference yesterday. Literally. He literally just answered every question you could throw at him. And she's implying with this question, this freaking Karen over here, is implying with the question that Elon's not willing to talk to the people when he literally did an Oval Office interview with Trump and his baby.
Where I think he provided great answers. He was speaking in layman's terms, speaking common sense.
I love how she's saying it. He was speaking obvious fucking bullshit that anyone that actually paid attention and doesn't just completely live in brain rot land, everyone could agree with this.
To all of you in the media, but also to Americans at home, but I would say especially to all of you in the media, because I think it's a real fallacy that there's this alleged lack of transparency when it
Oh my God, she's cooking. She's cooking. The grin has faded. The grin has faded.
Comes to Doge. President Trump
It's the most transparent government of all time. Meanwhile, the previous government was so behind the scenes, not a single person knew about billions of dollars funding gay sex in Uganda. Okay, no one knew about that shit, but that's okay. That's fine. No one cares about that, but Doge oversight?
Elon Musk have been incredibly transparent on what Doge is doing. There is an X account with the Doge handle. They are tweeting out what they are doing on a daily basis. They have a website where they are posting the receipts of the contracts that they are reviewing and the payments that they have stopped from going out the door. The secretaries of our departments have stopped from going out the door. And I would also say that before it was Elon Musk making our government efficient and accountable, it was some unnamed bureaucrat that none of you knew.
True. What's more transparent? A guy that you know is actually in charge of something, or, you know, previously, where no one even knew who was running what? Billions of dollars just disappearing into the ether with no explanation. How on earth is this worse?
Elon Musk is the richest man in the world. He's also now one of the most highly scrutinized men in the world alongside President Trump because of what he's doing and the access that he is allowing. So there's great transparency. As for the actual receipts, we are happy to provide them, and I actually brought some today.
Oh my God, she's here. Dude, the grin is back. The grin is back. Oh, Lord.
Because all of you know I love to bring the receipts.
Bro, she killed them. She fucking killed them on live television.
We have contracts upon contracts that we can send and provide this information to you. Let me be very clear. We are not trying to hide anything. We have been incredibly transparent, and we will continue to be.
No.
These are screenshots of contracts that Doge found across our government. This is a DEI contract, $36,000 for U.S. citizenship and immigration services. That is against the president's policies and his America First agenda.
Yes, sir.
This is a $3.4 million contract. A Council for Inclusive Innovation at the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office, Department of Commerce. Another.
That's a fucking nothing. That's a nothing, $3 million nothing burger.
Their DEI contract that Doge
Where's the grin? No grin anymore, lady? Oh my God, what a glorious day to be me. Oh, slurping up this chaos. Subscribe for more chaos, goddammit. We're here for big balls.
identified.
I don't even know what they're supposed to do. The hell is DEI at patent offices supposed to do?
I can continue to go through.
Oh yes, we got more black and gay patents than white patents. The fuck?
These. Oh, I love this one. $57,000 for climate change in Sri Lanka.
Brother! It's over. She killed them. Where's the smile, lady? Huh? Where's the smile? Where's the smile? Climate change in Sri Lanka?
What is this doing to continue the interests of the American people? Absolutely nothing.
It's over.
These are the line.
The entire room is dead. Not a smile on any of their faces. They are sweating.
Items across the federal government that Doge is identifying daily. They're moving very fast. There's a lot of paper that we can show you, but we're happy to do it. This administration has been more than transparent about what Doge is doing. And here's one of their tweets that they posted about the mine.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
I believe this is in Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania mine, where only 1,000 people a month or whatever could retire.
Where the federal employee retirement system is being processed. Did anybody know this was even happening in our...
I didn't know they have 700 employees in a mine where they can only move the elevator a certain amount of times in a month, so they can only process a certain amount of pages. Again, you have to look at my other video. I just covered that. But fuck, dude. That's
What a waste of
insanity.
money.
Bro, we're funding a goon cave for federal employees. I didn't know about this.
country before Elon Musk talked about it in the Oval Office yesterday. A lot of Americans didn't. So we are providing transparency and accessibility on a daily basis when it comes to Doge. And I also have a Doge daily report if anybody would like it.
Bro, she's just flexing at this point. She's just flexing at this point.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
On all of the things that they are identifying and finding. We're happy to provide this information to you. We're talking about it every single day.
Are all those things you just mentioned fraud, or are
Oh, my fucking God, lady. Actual retardation. I hate this argument so much.
they
matter if they're-
waste, or are they just contrary to the president's
Are
policy?
they fraud or are they just waste? The fuck question is that? If it's waste, it's fraud, because it's my money, goddammit.
I would
But also there is fraud. Absolutely. There are people arrested and fired for fraud already.
argue that all of these things are fraudulent, they are wasteful, and they are an abuse of the American taxpayer's dollar.
Facts.
That's right.
This is not what the government should be spending money on. It's contrary to the president's priorities and agenda. And again, we can continue to provide you the receipts for all of the fraud, waste, and abuse. And if anybody in here wants to argue that the
Bro.
federal government is not fraudulent in some capacity, be my guest, because I think the American people watching at home would beg to differ.
Oh, big facts on that one.
Yeah.
Oh my God, she destroyed it. She
Oh yeah, the
destroyed
American
it.
people
They're
beg.
gone.
We don't beg to differ.
They're all
We
cooked.
demand to fucking differ now.
It's over.
We're done. We're done. We're fucking put up
We just
with
witnessed
enough
the murder.
bullshit.
Mary.
Hey,
Is it really fraud or is it waste?
we're on the judges. Does the White House believe the courts have the authority to issue these nationwide injunctions?
We believe that the injunctions that have been issued by these judges
I feel like there's so little to actually catch Trump on right now because literally he's just kind of cooking. So they all just have to keep jumping on Doge because there's nothing else they can fucking talk about.
have no basis in the law and have no grounds, and we will again.
You do realize what these judges are doing by trying to shut this down. They're trying
They're admitting guilt. That's what they're doing.
to shut down basic oversight on billions of dollars of government spending. That's the most self-report corrupt shit I've ever heard in my life.
As the president said very clearly yesterday, comply with these orders, but it is the administration's position that we will also ultimately be vindicated, and the president's executive actions that he took were completely within the law. They were constitutional, and we look forward to the day where he can continue to implement his agenda. And I would just add, it's our view that this is the continuation of the weaponization of justice that we have seen against President Trump. He fought it for 2 years on the campaign trail. It won't stop him now. Brian.
Damn. Bro, that eye roll. Oh my God. They have nothing. They have nothing.
Go back to Doge just for a second.
You were always on Doge. It's the only thing that they're trying to grapple with because there's so nothing else.
Yeah, the media's cooked. Media's fucking done. Through with it. Through with it. This is where we get our entertainment. This is where we get our goddamn our fucking information from. Is it? Fuck, tired of it. Sick and tired of it. This news media is over. It's cooked. They're done. They need to go pack up their offices and admit that they were wasteful. And yeah, they were just wasteful, just as well as the government has been wasteful by reporting on fraudulent, on fake reports, on bullshit, making money off of fakeness, making money off of bullshit, stuff that it's not even relevant. It's not correct. No, not no more. Go home, pack up your shit. You're fired. You're all fucking fired. I mean, literally, fucking Trump just fired. He's firing half of America, half of the government, and half of the news media. They should have quit. They should have quit years ago. I've been bitching about this for years. I'm saying they're wasting so much money. Even when I was a libertarian, I said this, I was still very conservative in our government. We need all our rights. I'm a libertarian in that fact. I want no censorship. I want to say whatever the fuck I want to say. And less government, a lot less government. We don't need 2 fucking police officers every time we stop a motherfucker. Like it's expensive, and they're rolling up Trump charges, throwing up a bunch of people into court so that the whole court system's backed up for fucking months, and you got these judges sitting up there doing nothing, doing jack shit for a bunch of bullshit ass charges. I've seen it. I've seen the way the justice system works. It's just fucking corrupt, just fucked up. And not just the USAID, the USAIDs. We need to go through everything. Pentagon, judicial system, the fucking reform with the goddamn police department. I'm telling you everything. I've been talking about reform for years. I'm tired of spending my money on this shit. And then telling me, oh, this is all we got. Here your crumbs back. No, fuck you. Give me my money. You're all fired. The American people, we've had enough. You're all fucking cooked. You're all done. Go home. Go to bed. And think about your new career. Because you're a fucking garbage person. That's all I...
The subcommittee headed by Chairman Marjorie Taylor Greene, her and her staff discovered $2.7 trillion in improper payments to Medicare, Medicaid, overseas,
What?
to people who should not have gotten it. Some in this room might have missed that press conference. Can you
Oh my God.
elaborate on what the president is thinking at this point?
Well,
Dude, this is only the surface of the corruption. I'm telling you, the next 4 years are going to be content central.
again,
Yeah.
that's another example.
I believe
There's
that.
a very
I believe it.
long list of the fraud, waste, and abuse that Doge is identifying on a daily basis. Elon Musk also talked about yesterday about Social Security payments that are going out the door
To
for
dead
people
people.
who are no longer with us, unfortunately.
That's fraud. That's not just waste. That's fraud.
I would say that
All right, well, I got to cut the stream early because I got to go... Yeah, I got to cut the stream early. I got to go to work or school. I got to go pick up my girl from school. Where'd everybody go?